Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Convocation Center here in beautiful Penn West, California for tonight's PSAC MEC matchup between the California Vulcans and the Davison Elkins Senators. I am your announcer, Hunter Garman, joined by my co-announcer, Andrew White. How are you doing tonight, Andrew?
I'm great. I'm honestly just excited to be here, back in the Convocation Center, our home pride and joy here. Excited to see the Vulcans get into some action.
Yeah, definitely here right now as they announce the Senators announce the starters, for the California Vulcans. We have number 3, Alicia Young, number 4, Nina Shaw, number 22, Jordan Smith, 23, Alicia Harris, and number 32, Deja Terrell. Pretty much the same starters we've seen throughout the past 3 games so far for the Vulcans. And for the Davison Elkins Senators, we have number 3, Alexis Smith, number 2, Kaylee Milburn, number 41, Marissa Berlin, number 4, Taylor Smith, and number 5, Zenive, or Z as she normally goes by, Coronado Casebolt. So, should be a very interesting game tonight. What do you think so far?
I'm excited to see Z play for this Davison Elkins Senators. She's a transfer from New Mexico, and she was a pretty good player. She didn't get to play much last year, but she's a shooter, so we got to watch out for her outside the three-point line. Yeah,
as we know, for the California Vulcans, Sierra Bermudez are a transfer from Clarion. Really good three-point shooter there. Reminds me a bit of Hallie Harrington from last year, if you guys watched the games last year.
Yeah, Hallie Harrington was a big, big spot to fill, and I think Sierra has done a really good job of that. Her first game having that little breakout for, 25, I believe?
I believe so, yes.
I'm excited to see her get going tonight, too. She's not afraid to shoot it, and once she gets going, she's definitely the hot hand to feed.
Definitely. So it'd be interesting to see how the Vulcans do tonight, especially against Charleston with that give and go that was pretty much vital for their win over the Golden Eagles. I believe that was Sunday. Interesting to see if they continue that or keep it going and maybe try and switch things up. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm also looking at Nina Shaw on the other side for the Vulcans. She is a freshman that's been really impressive these first 2 games. On Sunday, she actually had 6 steals in that game, showing that she's not just good on the offensive side of the ball, but she can do it on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, definitely. As we get ready here for tip-off right here in the Convocation Center. Starting off, and we are underway. Davison Elkins to start the ball. Pass to Taylor Smith. Handoff to Alexis Smith. At the top of the key, Davison Elkins looking to set things up here. Look over the middle. Spreading the ball around, and a steal there. Handoff to Nina Shaw. Stays Vulcan's ball.
Coach Strom's got this team playing at a fast pace, and they're looking to jump on the board early here.
Yeah, definitely. Shaw setting up the offense here for the Vulcans, looking to get something going. Pass down low. Up top to Terrell for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Harris. Harris in trouble. Pass out to Shaw for 3. Just off the back of the iron. Alicia Young able to get the rebound. Pass outside to Harris. Got it!
That's a big rebound there by Alicia Harris. She actually came off the last game with a double-double, so we're hoping to see that again as she jumps on the board early with the rebound.
Yeah, correction. That score there was by Jordan Smith. Still, regardless, a nice shot there for 3 to get the Vulcans on the board to start. Davison Elkins. Foul called there on Taylor Smith, it looks like. Inbound to Shaw. Davison Elkins looking to show a little bit of pressure. Underneath pass, back out to Shaw for 3. Just off the side of the iron there, rebounded by Davison Elkins.
Early on, we're seeing the one weak spot maybe of Davison Elkins on their defensive side is that three-point ball, so we'll have to see if we see more jump shots from the Vulcans tonight or if they're able to attack the paint as well.
Yeah, definitely. Ball just off the hands of, I believe that was I believe that was Marissa Berlin. Alex Smith giving Nina Shaw some pressure. Pass off to Smith up top. Outside to the corner. Underneath, and a bucket is good. Davison Elkins bringing it up now. Looking to pick up some tempo here. Quick jumper. No good. Off the back of the iron.
This is just the start that the Vulcans are looking for, as they're kind of getting a feel for the game, running the fast break, grabbing as many rebounds as they can, and they're on a 5-0 lead already.
Yeah, definitely. Taylor Smith now bringing the ball up, pushing a little bit into the paint. Quick jump shot. Doesn't fall. Rebounded by Alicia Young. Pass to Shaw. And a blocking foul called. Blocking foul is on Alexis Smith for the Senators.
She was hoping for a charge there, but it's kind of hard when the ball's coming to that player, when you're not able to really set your feet as you're getting back on defense.
Yeah. All right, Shaw setting up the offense here. Pass to Young, underneath to Terrell for the quick jumper, and it's good.
I said it the first game, and I'll say it again. If teams continue to give Deja Terrell that mid-range jump shot, she's going to capitalize on it.
That is for sure. All right, now Davison Elkins bringing up the ball. Looking to get something going here on offense. Currently down 7-0. Pass off now. Bring it up to the top of the key. Double team. Underneath now. Out to the corner. 4-3. Just off the front of the iron. Rebound now by Alicia Harris. To Shaw. To Alicia Young. And a travel called.
And right off the rip, outside of that turnover, I mean, the Vulcans just look like the more physical and more prepared team. Obviously, we're only, a couple minutes into this game, but this is a great start for the Vulcans offense and defense.
Yeah, sub now coming in for Davison Elkins. That is Jackie Wright coming in for Marissa Berlin.
Berlin coming off a game last game where she had a career-high 13 rebounds against Lincoln, so we'll have to see if that plays a factor in tonight's game at all.
Alexis Smith directing traffic here for the Senators. Taylor Smith now. Ooh, the little underneath look didn't fall. It was a little bit over the head. Shaw now picking up the pace here. Underneath to Terrell. Looks like a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow in favor of the Vulcans. So it'll stay Vulcans ball underneath the net. Some subs now coming in for the Vulcans. Looks like Bermudez and Anaya Williams coming in now for the Vulcans. Pass inbound to Terrell, then back to Shaw. And up top to Jordan Smith at the top of the key. Driving off the legs of Davison Elkins defender. Back up to Shaw. Shaw now directing traffic. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot is up, off the backboard. Rebounded by number 2, Kylie Milburn. Alexis Smith now directing traffic for the Senators. Over to Taylor Smith. Drive in. Quick jumper off the back of the iron. Rebound. Fumbled around and picked up by the Vulcans. Anaya Williams now on a fast break. Almost a one-on-one here. And a charge foul.
That's different. Typically you see her do a really good job of running the transition on offense and finishing. Just good defense there, honestly, by Davison Elkins.
Yeah, good defense there. Able to draw out the charge. So now Alexis Smith now bringing up the ball for the Senators. Went over the near side. He's trying to get a screen. Didn't get it. Drives the net now. Quick jumper off the backboard. Take by Milburn is good. So Davison Elkins now finally getting on the board. Pass over to Bermudez. Back to Shaw. Back to Bermudez. Back to Smith. 4-3. Just off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Davison Elkins.
Got to just keep shooting that. Honestly, can't get complacent or anything. Just stay aggressive and get those shots up when you can.
Davison Elkins now passing the ball. Around the top of the key. Drive in by Smith. Fortunately, no good. Nia Williams with the rebound. Surprised she managed to keep her feet in there. Good move coming up the court. Has Bermudez down at the corner. 4-3. Just off the front of the iron. Smith now looking for a screen, doesn't get it. Good coverage by Smith. Ball right to Anaya Williams. Taking the time, pass up to Smith. Rebounded by Terrell, and bucket is good.
Deja Terrell coming off a week where she was actually recognized for her defensive honors in her first 2 games for the PSAC. So it's an exciting week for her, I'm sure, as she's getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah, definitely. Taylor Smith now looking for some motion by her team. Passed the ball, got trapped on the side there, had to pass it back out to Alexis Smith. For the deep 3 off the back. Ball rebounded by Anaya Williams. Foul's called.
You know, Anaya Williams is the perfect overall piece that this team was missing last year. She does a little bit of everything. She's able to move the ball. She keeps her head up, grabs rebounds, plays great defense, as we saw there with the trap on the corner. I'm just excited to see this team grow and flourish as the season goes on.
Yeah, definitely. The media timeout is here now. We're going to take a look at the schedule for the Vulcans. So Monday, November 20th, they're at home again versus Lincoln, the same school that Davis and Elkins have just come off the loss with. And then they're on the road for the next 3 games at Bowie State and at Millersville and at Shepherd. Then they're at home for the next 3, Fairmont State, Shippensburg, and Lock Haven. Then they're away at Mansfield, here versus Westchester, Gannon, and Seton Hill, away at Slippery Rock and at Clarion. Then at home versus Pitt Johnstown, away at Mercy and IUP. At home versus Edinburgh, away at Gannon and Seton Hill. At home versus Slippery Rock and Clarion again. Away at Pitt Johnstown. At home versus Mercyhurst and IUP. And then finishing up the season with an away game at Edinburgh.
Yeah, I'm sad because after Monday we got about 2 or 3 weeks that this convocation center is going to be empty and not host any games. Which, you know, it's never pleasant, but we'll be excited to bring the guys and girls team back with happy open arms. Yeah,
the men's team, first home game for them isn't actually until after graduation, so it'll be a couple of weeks without the Convocation Center not having any games, as you said. So it's going to be Vulcan's ball. The score currently 9-2 California with 3:31 left on the first quarter of this game. So far looking pretty good here for the Vulcans.
Yeah, it's been a strong first quarter for California as they've kind of just dominated both ends of the floor. 9-2 doesn't really do it justice as how much better, honestly, they look right now. So hopefully they can keep it up.
Nina Shaw able to get that ball back after the blocked pass. Over to Bermudez now at the top of the key. Then back to Shaw. Then over to Williams. Then back up to Bermudez. 4-3. Got it.
Once again, there's Ayanna Williams keeping her head up, finding the open player, and just creating a shot for her.
Yeah, good shot there. Vulcans now on defense. Pass a little too strong there and out of bounds. Pass was intended for Taylor Smith, but a little too strong and just out of her reach. Shaw now setting up a little bit of traffic, or a little bit of offensive play here for the Vulcans. Pass off to Bermudez. Over to Harris. Or Young, excuse me. Young taking the drive. The layup no good. Rebounded by Harris. And it's good.
Like I said, she's coming off a double-double last game. She's honestly making her way there now already as she has 4 points and 4 rebounds early on in this game.
Good defense there. Pass a little bit off. Nye Williams able to come up with the steal. Pass now to Shaw. Getting the call from Coach Strum. Setting things up on offense here. Head off to Young. Down underneath to Harris with the cut. And good.
I mean, what a play there. That's a great give and go. And, I mean, this team is just they're acting like they got springs in their feet or something. They're an extra step ahead of Davis and Elkins here tonight.
Yeah, that was a good look there. Pass just a little bit outside and out. Sub now coming in for Davis and Elkins and the Vulcans. Looks like for Davis and Elkins, number 20, Brianna Sapp is coming in now. And it looks like Angel Henry now checking into the game for the Vulcans, as well as number 12, Talia Gillard. Henry now bringing the ball up. Hand off to Gilliard. Pass to Williams. Looking for that give and go. Doesn't get it. For the deep 2. Got it.
Yeah, you always hate to see the foot on the line, but you love to see the shot go in. Great shot there by Henry, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Foul called. Looks like they might get Bermudez on the foul. Yeah, foul is on Sierra Bermudez.
You got to wonder what number 20, Brianna Sapp, brings to the table for this Davis and Elkins Senators, as they're used to playing some veteran players, as they have 4 juniors and a senior starting. And this is a freshman coming into the game. So you got to think she either has something on the defensive end or she might be a sharpshooter. I didn't really get my homework done on her, so I'm excited to see what happens here.
We'll see. Both foul shots now good. Brings the score now to 18-4. Cal with 1:28 and counting left in this first quarter. Bermudez for 3. Just off the back of the iron. Rebound by Young. Bit trapped there. Davis and Elkins able to get the rebound. Taylor Smith now bringing it up. Driving the net. Has the ball almost stolen from her. Another drive there. Pass underneath. And it is good. That was Kylie Milburn for the score. Less than a minute now left in this first quarter. AJ Henry bringing the ball up. Pass over to Bermudez. Underneath now to Young. All the way out. Shot is up for 3. A little bit over. And it's going to be called out. And it's going to be Cal's ball underneath the net.
This team's moving the ball really well. You're not even really seeing a lot of dribbling on the offensive end. I mean, you're seeing pass, run, and just great passing, honestly, all around. Look at this.
Underneath now to Young, and it is good for the 2 points. Score now 20-6 with 35 seconds roughly on the clock. Smith now trying to direct some traffic for the Senators. Over to the near side. Lost the ball there. Ball has him stolen away by Henry. Henry on the break now. A little bit of a botched layup there. Doesn't fall in. Williams with the step-back jumper, and it is good.
Tony, from a fan's perspective, you just sit back and watch Ayanna Williams. It is quite entertaining. I know I've already said it once, but she's such an all-around player. It's great to see for the Vulcans team.
Shot up, and that is going to be it. The score, 22-6 here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to send it to a commercial break, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network and 91.9 FM, WCAO.
Come on out to the Convocation Center and support men's and women's basketball for the 2023-2024 season. The Vulcans are looking to put the PSAC on notice this year after both teams are picked towards the top of the preseason conference rankings. There will be 13 men's games and 16 women's games at home. Follow calvulcans.com for any update. All games will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Come out. Our team's going to be very exciting. We have a lot of good players. I think we play the game the right way, very up-tempo. I think we're going to be able to score some points. I think our defense is going to be great. Our guys have great energy.
Come to our games. I think once you get here, you'll really like what you see. I think it's exciting. These players put in a ton of time, a ton of effort to put out a good product on the floor. And like I said, I think it's super exciting, and you'll really want to come back.
Hello and welcome back to the Convocation Center here in Penn West, California. The score, Vulcans 22, Davis and Elkins Senators 6. What did you see in the first quarter?
You just saw an explosive California offense and defense. They seem to be moving all over the place, whether it be either side of the floor. And honestly, it's just really nice to see this team kind of flourishing and, limiting the turnovers that they had over the weekend, which is also good to see. They've been putting on a passing clinic in this first quarter, so.
Yeah, so far so good here for the Vulcans. If you're a Vulcans fan, definitely something you like to see. As we're ready to get underway here in the second quarter, it is Senators' ball to start right here at midcourt. Pass is blocked. Ball is picked up by Jordan Smith. Pass out to Shaw, who loses the ball, loses track of the pass. Davis and Elkins get a lucky break, get the ball back, and now are driving. They're to call a travel. It's on Josiane Canales.
Vulcans have now caused 10 turnovers in the game in the 11 minutes that we've played so far. So
Looks like they're going to get number 20, Brianna Sapp. It looks like a hand check or something.
and, you know, it's definitely is her defense. She is all over Nina Shaw right now, which is, you know, nothing new. Nina Shaw is an explosive player. You got to put a good defender on her. But now we can kind of see why this freshman made her way onto the floor.
Definitely. Handoff now to Williams. Back up to Smith. Smith now surveying. Screened by Terrell. Then down low to Terrell. Has it blocked. Now the Senators moving it up the floor. Down low underneath. Shot is up just off the front of the iron. Terrell with the rebound. Pass up to Shaw, a bit behind her. Brianna Sapp now, pass off. Davis and Elkins taking their time here, looking to set some things up. Look for that give and go, wasn't there. Shot is up, and it is no good. Just missing the rim.
Yeah, that release looked a little forced. I'm not sure if she was quite ready to take that shot, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, either side of the ball, you gotta be able to shoot it with some confidence.
For sure. Shaw now bringing it up under that pressure that we talked about. Down low to Terrell, up, no good. Vulcans now, or Senators now, excuse me, on the break. Back up to Sapp, down low underneath. Good spin move there. Shot is up, no good.
Defense from this Vulcans is really just proven to be strong. I mean, Davis and Elkins is 2 from 13 from the field right now, and you know they're feeling the pressure that this Vulcans team
For
is
sure.
bringing.
Williams taking that, almost getting the bucket. That was Kamai Williams, as you said before, someone that you were looking forward to get going.
Yeah, I did. I got a chance to watch some of Kamai Williams' high school highlights, and I mean, I think she's going to be a big addition to this Vulcans team over time. I think you got to take it easy and just kind of ease her into it. But once she gets going, she's going to be a scorer, she's going to be a defender, and she's just going to be a big help to this Vulcans team.
Yeah, first shot rolled in and out, did the old toilet bowl roll, as our good buddy Jonathan Sakaguchi would say. The foul was on number 2, Kylie Milburn of the Senators. Second shot is up, and it's good. So that puts the score up now to 23-6, Cal, with 8 minutes left in this second quarter. Good defense by the Vulcans. Really nowhere to go, and that's blocked. A little bit of a scramble for the ball. A bit of a desperate giveaway there. Harris to Smith, then to Shaw. Shaw calling to play. Over to Williams. Then to Harris, then to Shaw for 3. Rebound contested and got jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Vulcans. Call a timeout.
Yeah, I think Davis and Elkins actually somehow got that timeout off before the Vulcans got their hands on the ball.
I think you're right there.
But here's what it is, you know.
So, yeah, timeout for Davis and Elkins. I think they said this was also the media timeout. While we have a second, we're going to take a look at Davis and Elkins' schedule coming up. So after this game, they travel home and play Frostburg State and Fairmont State. Then they travel to Wheeling University. Wheeling University. Then they're at home versus West Liberty and Notre Dame College. Then they're at Salem. And then they're at home versus Fayetteville State and Glenville State. Away at Concord and West Virginia State. Then at home versus for University of Charleston. Then away at Fairmont State. Then at West Virginia Wesleyan. Then at home versus Salem University. Away at Notre Dame College and West Liberty University. At home versus Wheeling. At Glenville. At home versus Concord and West Virginia State. At Charleston. And then at University of Charleston. And then at Frostburg State. Then senior day, they are at home versus West Virginia Wesleyan. And then that will round off their season.
It's going to be an interesting year for them for sure. Coming off last year, they were 7-20 overall. Not really towards the top of their standings, but I think they can make some improvements this year. They got some returning people, and really they only lost one transfer in Ellie Wilkerson, so we'll have to see how they do throughout the year.
Pass is being brought up by Josiani. Pass has that blocked out.
Deja Terrell just doing what she does best and being a sure presence on the defensive end. She had a block a couple possessions ago, now knocking that pass out all over the place.
As we start here, Davis Elkins looking, pass down low. Back out now, the top of the key, 4-3, doesn't get it. Pass brought down by Harris, excuse me. Pass out to Nina Shaw. Vulcan's looking to slow it down just a little bit here. Over to Smith. Underneath for Harris. Passes up and good. It's a great look there. Foul called on, I believe that was Alicia Harris. Yep.
The Vulcans are, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Hunter. The Vulcans are a great team, regardless of what they do, whether they slow the offense down or they kind of set the tempo and run the pace. But, I mean, me as a basketball fan, I love to see when they get down there and they kind of slow it down. They feed the post. Their girls really know how to work down low. And, I mean, that was just a great bucket there.
Yeah, Angel Broadus checking out of the game. Taylor Smith, excuse me. First shot there is good by Brianna Sapp.
I can assure you we'd see a lot more people here if that was Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it would turn like a Kansas City game. Second shot off the front of the rim, rebounded by Williams now. Shaw bringing it up the court, picking up a little bit of speed here, looking to get that break. Now bringing it back out to the top. Screen by Bermudez. Up to the top of the key. Smith now looking for somewhere to go. Williams underneath, down low. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. Being brought up now by Canellis. Over to Smith. Down low. And a good move there by Kaylee Milburn.
Yeah, that was a great pump fake there by Milburn to kind of get her defender to leave the ground and give her an open layup.
And Shaw now bringing the ball up. Hand off to Bermudez. Looking low for Harris. Looking for the cut. Doesn't get it. Taking herself. And it's good.
Man, she is controlled in the middle, isn't she? I mean, they've been going to her for the give and goes. She's looking to see if anybody cutting to the basket's open. And then if not, she takes it upon herself. She's doing a great job doing so.
Yeah, finding a rhythm here. Pass, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Pass was just out of bounds. Sub now coming in for Davis and Elkins. Excuse me, looks like Alexis Smith coming in now for, it looks like Brianna Sapp, I think. Yes, Brianna Sapp checking out of the game for Alexis Smith. And also Alicia Harris checking out now. And Alicia Young is now back in the game. Shaw making some moves, losing the ball a little bit. Bringing it out to the corner, looking underneath, finds Williams. Decides to take it upon herself, doesn't get the rebound, or doesn't get the shot, fails to get the rebound. Over to the others, the near side. Quick jumper, doesn't fall. And it's going to be Vulcan's basketball.
And just knowing as a former player, it's so hard when a pass like that has so much hang time and you're just kind of waiting on it and you're open on the three-point line. By the time she caught it, defenders came out. She had to make some kind of quick move. You know, I mean, she had the shot at first and now she kind of just, the amount of hang time, she didn't get a chance to put it up.
Yeah, Shauna bringing it up, pass off to Williams, and a handoff to Bermudez. Back to Williams. On the cut, Jordan Smith. Good move there. Shot just does not fall. Rebounded by the Senators. Bring it up now, pass to Smith. Smith now underneath to Milburn. Jump ball there, and it goes in possession of the Vulcans. A great play there by Nina Shaw, being physical, challenging Melbourne to the basketball and able to get the jump ball and get Vulcans the basketball back.
Yeah, when you're a small guard like Nina and you can find your way down low, once one of those bigger players kind of drops the ball down to their waist or knees, you got to go for it. And that was a great play by Nina.
Yeah, Angel Henry now checking into the game for Shaw. Hand off to Smith. Over to Young. Young now looking over to Williams. Over to Young now. Then to Harry. Few seconds left. 3 is up and no good. Ball rebounded by Williams, it looks like. Being blocked a little bit by the ref. And it stays Vulcans basketball. Nia Williams with the rebound to Henry. Shot clock has been reset. Henry setting things up. Pass off to Bermudez. Bermudez drives. Quick jumper. Falls off the front of the rim. Young with the rebound. Doesn't fall. And now Alexis Smith bringing the ball up on a break. Quick 2-on-1. Doesn't get the bucket, but a foul has been called. Looks like the foul is going to be against Anaya Williams. And that will send the shooter to the line. Shooter looks to be number 1. I cannot talk today. Lachazity Shaver.
This is a team that really struggled at the free throw line last year, so I'm sure that their coach is at their practice stressing how important this is and how important these points are to get on the board, as they were under 60% last year. So definitely looking for some improvement in that category.
Yeah, definitely first shot off the front of the bucket. Second shot. Is up and off the front again. Rebounded by Jordan Smith. Pushed up court now. Out to Henry. Back to Williams. Then to Harris. Or Young, excuse me. Then to Smith. Oh. Thinking there was a little bit. Thinking that Alicia Young was back towards the corner a little bit. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Deja Terrell now checking back into the game. And Gilliard now coming in for Bermudez. Henry in the rebound. Oh, Terrell there with the ball. Back out to Smith. Ball a little bit short there. Shot clock violation called. Vulcans had to get the ball off. Henry does so. Does not fall.
Yeah, sometimes you just forget. I mean, you know, the ball goes out of bounds halfway through a possession. You kind of forget that you don't have nearly as much time as you're used to.
Yeah, that's for sure. Alexis Smith now at the top of the key, driving the net. Loses control of the ball a little bit. Bringing it back out. Showing the handles. Pass back out. Shot is up. Just off the front of the rim. Henry now bringing the ball up for the Vulcans. Almost taken away. Back to Henry. Then to Smith. Looking for Deja Terrell underneath. Doesn't get it. Back to Henry. Underneath Terrell. Terrell double teamed. Quick jumper. And it's good.
Yeah, I mean, Deja wanted that ball from the second she realized she had the mismatch. And she capitalized on it. She wanted to foul there, too. Did not get it, though.
Yeah, did not get the ball. Or did not get the foul, I should say. It stays in the direction of the Senators. Looks like Jackie Wright to inbound. Off to Smith. Pass to Canellis. Quick three. Off, in and out of the rim. Henry with the rebound. Looking up court. Smith. Down low to Terrell. Gets the foul.
That's what she was looking for last possession. She got it this possession. Now she's got a chance to get 2 points at the line.
Yeah, the foul's going to go on number 25, Canellis. Looks like Alicia Harris checking in the game for Young. Deja now at the line. Score currently 29-9 here in the Convo Center with 1:38 left. Deja's first shot is up, and it's good. Second shot now by Terrell. Is up, just rolls off the rim. Vulcans now showing a little bit of pressure. Smith now driving the net. Has that blocked. It stays Senators basketball.
Deja Terrell giving the Matumbo finger wag. No, not in here. As she collects, I believe, her second block of the day.
Yeah, Brianna Sapp now checking in for the Senators. It's out to Smith. Shot is up. No good. Gilliard now triple teamed. And a travel called. And it's going to be Senators ball underneath the net. Smith looking, quick jumper just off the back. Rebounded. Shot up, just in and out. Terrell with the rebound. Henry now bringing the ball up for the Vulcans. Looking up court, past Terrell. Quick jumper. And called for the travel.
You know, you got to give it to Taylor Smith on Davis and Elkins Senators. She's taken it to Deja Terrell a couple times now and tried to score on her. And I tell you what, that's not something I would like to do. So, you know, kudos to her, and I'm sure she'll get going here soon.
Yeah, Alexis Smith now taking it herself, and the floater goes in. Less than a minute now left in this game. Henry now bringing it up the court. Senators showing a little bit of pressure here. Over to Harris, over to Terrell, now to Henry. Back up to Smith. Down hit low to Harris, up, and fouled.
It's a great post up there by Alicia Harris. She's doing a great job down on that block, and she has been for these first 3 games.
That foul's going to go against, I believe, Shaver for the Senators. Harris now at the line for 2. Number 41, Marissa Berlin checking in for the Senators. That big target underneath. Second shot now is up and just out. But rebounded by Jordan Smith. So an offensive rebound and foul shot. You don't see them too much. Whistle blown. Not sure what happened.
I think they had some kind of clock issue. I'm not sure if it was off the rebound of the free throw or what, but we're back to playing.
All right. Pass inbound to Henry. Directing traffic a little bit. To Terrell. Not sure what was called there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, to be honest with you, but
Smith now doing the old tactic of not touching the ball until it gets to close to half court. That pass is blocked, rebounded by Terrell on the fast break to Smith, to Harris for the easy layup. 1 second shot is up, and it is no good. That is halftime. Your score, 32-11, California Vulcans. We'll be right back after halftime. You're listening to CUTV, CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and 91.9 FM, WCAL.
Come on out to the Convocation Center and support men's and women's basketball for the 2023-2024 season. The Vulcans are looking to put the PSAC on notice this year after both teams are picked towards the top of the preseason conference rankings. There will be 13 men's games and 16 women's games at home. Follow calvulcans.com for any update. All games will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Come out. Our team's going to be very exciting. We have a lot of good players. I think we play the game the right way, very up-tempo. I think we're going to be able to score some points. I think our defense is going to be great. Our guys have great energy.
Come to our games. I think once you get here, you'll really like what you see. I think it's exciting. These players put in a ton of time, a ton of effort to put out a good product on the floor. And like I said, I think it's super exciting, and you'll really want to come back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Convocation Center here in Penn West, California, Pennsylvania, where right now the Vulcans have a 32-11 lead over the Davis and Elkins Senators. I almost forgot what they were called. But, Andrew, you have the halftime stats for us.
Yeah, so far tonight we got, a lot of good stuff going on. So we have Alicia Harris. She already has 10 points and 5 rebounds. Like we talked about, she's coming off of a double-double in her last game, so I'm sure she's looking to do the same this game as she is on pace. We have Deja Terrell with 7 points. I believe, let's see how many blocks she has. She has 2 blocks, 2 steals as well. So she's also being a presence on the defensive end, coming off the defensive honors. And overall for the game, Davis and Elkins is shooting 4 for 24, which isn't too great, 16%. And the Cal Vulcans are shooting 14 for 37 at 37%.
Yeah, and for 3 points, Davis and Elkins have yet to get a 3-point shot. They are currently 0-7, and the Vulcans are 2 of 11. And from the free throw, Davis and Elkins are about 50%, and Vulcans are about a third, as in 33%. So as we count down the final seconds here of halftime, the Vulcans getting ready. So are the Senators to finish out this game. Vulcans looking to run away with the rest of this one here. Davis and Elkins looking to mount a comeback. It's going to start as the court's flipped. It's going to start with Davis and Elkins with the ball, and Vulcans are starting on defense.
The Vulcans, a slower second quarter there compared to their first, as they only scored 10 last quarter compared to 22 in the first. But I'm sure they're able to bounce back here and kind of move the ball on offense. They're actually starting what looks like almost a 2-3 trap here, so this is interesting.
Already with the immense pressure there. The travel's called. Alexis Smith there, slow to get up. Still playing defense. The Vulcans looking here. Picking up massive tempo here. That ball goes out on, I believe it was Harris underneath there, and now it is Davis and Elkins' ball.
And that 2-3 trap that the Vulcans started off in, I mean, you're able to do that when you have a lead as big as they do at the half. Just kind of test some things, see what works. It's almost like I don't want to call it a practice because I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but it's just practicing that kind of defense. Now they're back in their man, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, just you say that, they double-teamed point guard there. Quick jumper is up just off the rim. Looks like it's going to be off of number 41, Marissa Berlin.
Berlin is a big body down low. I mean, if they're going to want to contain Deja Terrell at all, that's who's going to have to do it. She seems to kind of match up with her height-wise.
Yeah, Berlin, that 6'3" senior. Jordan Smith driving, puts up the layup, doesn't fall. Harris trying to get the rebound, falls, trying to get the rebound out, and it's picked up by the Senators. Smith on the break against Shaw and Terrell, and the foul's going to get called.
That's good sportsmanship there by Deja, giving her hand up. She wasn't trying to cause no harm. She's just trying to get her casual blocks that she gets every game.
Yeah, it looks like the foul's going to go against Nina Shaw, actually. And number 4, Taylor Smith at the line for 2. First one is up and doesn't fall. Second one here is up and just off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Terrell. Terrell looking for some help. Gets it to Shaw. Up the court now. We're going to get some things going here. Finds Young. Young bring it to the far side. Back up top, Jordan Smith. Underneath to Deja Terrell. Ooh.
I was just about to say, before that play even happened, it seemed like Deja Terrell was kind of limping. I wasn't sure if it was on her bad leg or that right ankle, but now she goes down again. Got to wonder if that's called to take her out. Yes, it is. Ayana Williams coming in to check in for Deja.
as we give the ball back to the refs there. Yeah, that is definitely something you do not want to see if you're a Vulcans fan. It's going to be interesting to see what actually happened there. But for right now, it looks like, I think Williams are checking in. Pass inbound into Smith. Over to the other Smith for a deep two. Just in and out of the rim. Rebounded. Trapped there. Travel called.
Man, it really just feels, it must feel like there's a lid on the basket for the Senators right now. They're having a hard time really getting anything to fall, and they're getting good looks. They're just not really converting on them.
As the ball rolls all the way to the other side of the Convocation Center.
I mean, Iona go over and get that herself, too.
Yeah. Alexis Smith showing heavy pressure. Nina showing why she earned a starting position. Underneath look to Harris. Puts it up and fouled.
You could hear that all the way over here at the scores table.
Yeah, for sure. And they're going to get Marissa Berlin on the foul there. Alicia Harris now at the line for 2 shots. Looking to extend this lead even farther. First shot by Harris is up, just off the front of the iron there. Davis and Elkins now bringing extra players in for the rebound and to box out Harris. Second shot is up, in and out of the rim, rebounded by the Senators. Taylor Smith now bringing it up, looking to get something going here. Puts up the deep 2, and it's good. Shot there by Z Coronado Casebolt.
Like we said, she 2 years ago, she was playing a lot for New Mexico, and I saw that she took, I believe it was 16 shots on the year, and 15 of them were threes. So we knew coming into this game that she was going to be a shooter for sure.
Yeah, she checks out of the game now. I believe number 1 has checked into the game. That ball has stolen on the break now. Quick layup, doesn't fall. Rebound by Harris. Dub off to Williams. Looking up court now. Oh, almost a good connection there. Quicked up to Harris, and it's good.
Alicia having herself a game for sure.
Yeah, up to 12 points now on this game so far. Taylor Smith pushing all the way across court. Back to Alexis Smith. Down low to Berlin. As the ball stays in bounds. Back up to Taylor Smith. Back to Alexis Smith. Down to Berlin. And it's good. Marissa Berlin there using that big body in order to get the 2 points. Pass back out to Shaw at the top of the key. And off to Williams. Handoff to Smith, then to Harris. Went for the look, didn't get it. Up to Williams again. Down low, just off the fingertips of Alicia Harris.
Jordan Smith is one of those players on this team that does a really good job at utilizing the bounce pass. She can always tell when, it's a better scenario to use the bounce pass rather than just a chest pass. And right there, anytime you're entering it into the middle of the field by the free throw line, or middle of the court, excuse me, you want to try to look for the bounce pass, and that's what she did there.
Yeah, Severe Bermudez has checked into the game now.
That's going to be an illegal screen on, it looks like number 2, Kaylee Milburn.
Yeah, that's her second foul of the day. Team's 4th. Bermudez now with the ball. Bringing it up court. Pass off to Shaw. Looking to get things moving here. Pass to Bermudez. Back to Shaw. Looking down low for Harris. And fouled. Harris will go back to the foul line yet again.
You look at this Vulcans team, and I mean, they play a lot of, veteran players, and they have their freshmen, but they don't get in all their freshmen. But you can tell with Nina Shaw that these older players really respect her and trust her. As Bermudez came across half court there, she was looking for Nina, and she knows that Nina's going to put him in the best place offensively.
Definitely first shot there. Falls. Score now a full 20 points ahead, 35-15 Cal. Alicia's point is up and just in and out. So Alicia now 13 points on the game so far. Taylor Smith now bringing the ball up for the Senators. Drives the basket over to Shaver for 3, and it is good.
Shaver was actually second on the team in threes last year behind only Taylor Smith. So big shot there by her.
Yeah, that definitely chews away at the lead. Sierra Bermudez now, they're going to get her on the travel. So Alexis Smith now bringing the ball up, looking. That pass is a little deflected. Back to Smith, to the other Smith. Down low. And they're going to get her on the travel.
That was a great move there, but I mean, clearly just one too many steps, that's all.
Yeah, that's going to be the media timeout. Now we're going to take a look at the PSAC standings. For the East, Westchester leads the pack at 2-0. Lock Haven at 2-1. East Stroudsburg, Mansfield, and Millersville are all at 1-1. Bloomsburg sits at 1-2, as well as Kutztown. Shepherd is 0-1. Shippensburg also looking for their first win at 0-3. And at the West, California leads the pack at 2-0. Then behind Pitt, Johnstown. Then behind them is Gannon at 5-1. Now, you probably may be thinking, but they did play a tournament out in the Midwest, and all those games did count. So they are technically 5-1. IUP is at 2-1. Edinburgh at 1-1. Mercyhurst at 1-2. Seton Hill also at 1-2. Slippery Rock actually did play a game against Youngstown University. They did lose, so they are 0-1, even though on the standings right now it shows that they are 0-0. And Clarion still looking for their first win at 0-3.
And going on your point of Gannon being 5-1, having that early season tournament, I mean, that's something interesting that you always see around college basketball, where a couple teams will go ahead and opt in to having those few extra games. And I see nothing wrong with it. You want to get that feel of your team. You want to get your chemistry down. And I'm sure they're doing a really good job of that, especially if they were able to walk away with 5 out of 6 wins.
For sure, for sure. So let's get back underway here. It's going to be Vulcan's ball. Again, the score 35-18 with 4:54 left in this third quarter here. Shaw bringing the ball up. Showing a bit of pressure here by the Senators. Underneath to Williams. Takes that step, fade back jumper, and it's good.
Can't say enough how much I love her game. I think she's just so cool, calm, and collected, controlled. Exactly what this Vulcans offense was looking for, honestly.
That pass is taken, and it just doesn't fall. Shaw now, ball gets punched away basically to Harris. Looking down low for Bermudez, takes the shot for 3, got it!
And who else to open up Bermudez for that 3 than Ayanna Williams? Keeping her eyes up as she's coming up the floor, being that go-to outlet, and just finding the open shooter.
Alexis Smith with the drive, lost the basketball there, so the drive didn't finish. Smith with the 2-step, didn't get it. Harris with the rebound, gives it to Shaw. Shaw now pushing up the floor, giving that speed tempo. Back to Williams, driving the key. The quick step, and they're going to get a foul. They're going to get a push on, I believe it was on number 4. Yeah, foul's on number 4, Taylor Smith, which is going to put Ayanna Williams at the foul line because they are in bonus. Williams' first shot up and good.
This Vulcans team just feels like they're really together. They really care about one another. They work really well off one another. And it's awesome to see that in the third game of the season especially.
Yeah, second shot there from Williams. Falls off the rim, rebounded by Davison Elkins. Alexis Smith driving, shoots it out. Back over to one, underneath. Did not get Milburn, just a little bit out of reach.
Number 13, Delana Forrest, checked in for Davison Elkins, kind of snuck on the floor there. I believe it's her first minutes of the game.
I do believe so. I did not catch her jumping out of the game, so that's a good catch there. Looks like a ref confusion or something.
You know, this game is actually a lot closer than that scoreboard will show you. I mean, we talked about the first quarter. The Vulcans ended that quarter up 22-6. So, not saying, you know, I'm not the best at math here, but so 19-12 since then. I mean, it hasn't been a lot of scoring. It hasn't been too chaotic, but Davison Elkins has picked up their defense for sure.
You do make a great point there. Shaw now bringing it up at the top of the key. Gives it down low to Bermudez. Back to Shaw. Looking for Williams underneath. That is blocked. Brought her own rebound down. Back up to Shaw. Shaw driving. And the layup is good. What a take there by Nina Shaw.
That was the freshman to freshman duo there with Kamaya Williams and Nina Shaw. Lovely to see that.
I'm going to get the foul there as Alexis Smith drives the net. She'll go to the line for two. And that foul's going to go against Nina Shaw. That'll be her second foul, and the team's only second foul so far this quarter.
Yeah, they're playing really fundamental and sound defense. Just moving their feet, staying in front of their defenders, not reaching too much. And, I mean, they've forced their fair share of turnovers, so it's not that they're not being aggressive. They're there, but they're playing their best defense here tonight.
Yeah, as Nina Shaw checks out, Angel Henry now in the game. Alexis Smith, her first shot off the front of the iron.
It's nice to see Angel Henry get in the game for Nina Shaw after, in their first game, Nina actually played 39 of 40 minutes. So I'm sure she appreciates getting that little breath of fresh air over there on the bench.
Yeah, definitely. Second shot off the back. Almost had their own rebound, and Nia Williams took that away. Said, no, thank you. I will be taking that one. Pass off to Angel Henry now. Looking to get things set up here. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:30 left in this third quarter. We're going to get a push. I believe it's going to go against 13 Delana Forrest. That's going to send Ayanna Williams to the line for two. First shot up and good. Second shot now by Williams is up, and it's good. Score now 45-18. Looks like it's going to be Vulcans basketball underneath the net. Looks like it was going to be a turnover. Ball intended for Harris. Ended up getting the ball back. Ayanna Williams with the quick fade. Doesn't get it. Harris has that shot blocked by Milburn.
It was great defense there by Milburn, just keeping her hands straight up and making it hard for anybody to get a shot past her.
Alexis Smith driving floater. Doesn't fall. Rebound by Bermudez. Looking up the court. Has Williams on a break. Has a 2-on-1. Williams' layup is up and good.
Man, she's just always in the right place at the right time. Tell you what.
Yeah, for sure. Alexis Smith now driving. Her layup doesn't fall, but she gets the foul. And it looks like they're going to call Ayanna Williams on a block.
Well, maybe in that sense she wasn't in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the most part,
maybe,
she has been.
Yeah, maybe in that sense. Taylor Smith now back in the game as Brianna Sapp checks out. Alexis Smith now at the line for two. Shot is up and good. sub now, looking to come in for the Vulcans on the sideline. Second shot up now is good. Sub now coming in. That is number 12, Talia Gilliard, coming in for number 23, Alicia Harris.
Sure, Alexis Smith is happy to see both of those free throws fall. She struggled a little bit in her last game at the free throw line, and she's done a much better job here tonight.
Yeah, pass all the way up to Bermudez, almost at half court. Then to Kamaya Williams, finds Ayana Williams, then back to Bermudez. Taylor Smith doing heavy defense, finds Gilliard on the the near side, Williams with the drive, doesn't fall. Ball is rebounded by Alexis Smith. On the break now, good look to Milburn, and Milburn gets the 2 points.
That was a heck of a pass there by Alexis Smith. Great little Euro step into a pump fake, straight into a basket for Kaylee Milburn.
Yeah, that was a good look there. Gilliard's pass to Williams, looking for Gilliard, finds her underneath, doesn't fall. Ball rebounded by the Senators now. Alexis Smith bringing the ball up. Smith looking to get something done here. Step back jumper, doesn't fall. Rebound by Forrest. Back up, doesn't fall again. Rebound by Milburn, doesn't fall again. Rebound by Bermudez. And back to Henry. Vulcans looking to slow it down now and wind these final seconds of the third quarter away. Henry's take is no good. Smith has the ball, pushing it up the court, finds Milburn. Quick jumper, doesn't fall. And it's going to be Senators' ball as some subs come in for the Senators.
I mean, that's just so hard to do when you're running full speed on a fast break, and then all of a sudden when you catch the ball, you want to come up for a jumper. I mean, you have to almost be prepared mentally ahead of time to be able to do that. So I'm sure they're just happy to get the ball back.
Yeah, for sure. Able to slow it down just a tad here. Shot clock now I think is going to be dead. Yes, shot clock is dead. Taylor Smith on the break, taking the layup, and it's good. Less than 10 seconds now. Bermudez pushing the ball up. Smith in coverage. Almost has it stolen away. And they're going to get a foul.
Taylor Smith has been playing some aggressive defense on Bermudez since he checked in the game. The possession before last sheet, we actually saw a little bit of a hand check, or a face guard, I should say.
Yeah, they're going to get Bermudez on that there. Shot is up. No good. And that is the end of the third quarter. Your score, California 47, Davis and Elkins 24. We'll be right back right here on CUTV, CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and 91.9 FM, WCAL.
Come on out to the Convocation Center and support men's and women's basketball for the 2023-2024 season. The Vulcans are looking to put the PSAC on notice this year after both teams are picked towards the top of the preseason conference rankings. There will be 13 men's games and 16 women's games at home. Follow calvulcans.com for any update. All games will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Come out. Our team's going to be very exciting. We have a lot of good players. I think we play the game the right way, very up-tempo. I think we're going to be able to score some points. I think our defense is going to be great. Our guys have great energy.
Come to our games. I think once you get here, you'll really like what you see. I think it's exciting. These players put in a ton of time, a ton of effort to put out a good product on the floor. And like I said, I think it's super exciting, and you'll really want to come back.
Hello and welcome back to the Convocation Center here for the fourth quarter of play between the California Vulcans and the Davis and Elkins Senators. Right now, it's looking like a runaway.
Yeah, I mean, Cal's just kind of, keeping their foot on the pedal. Like we said, they haven't really done anything too crazy since the first quarter, but they've done enough to have a demanding lead and to not feel like, they don't have room to breathe. They have plenty of room to breathe right now. They're 10 minutes of sound basketball away from starting 3-0.
As we get underway here, it's going to be Vulcan's ball. Starting on the near side, pass to Shaw. Pass to Gilliard, over to Smith. Looking down low, doesn't have anything. Driving the lane. The take is no good. It stays Vulcan basketball.
Alicia Harris looking for one more rebound to lock in her second double-double in a row here, as she has 13 points, 9 rebounds.
3 by Smith, no good. Almost had that rebound, as you were saying. All right, Sapp brings up the ball. Pass over to Shaver. Over to Forrest. Good, great defense there by the Vulcans. As Harris picks up the ball, looking to get some points on the board here. Pass back. Up top, just off the shoulder of Gilliard. To Shaw, 4-3. Doesn't get it. Back up to Harris. Doesn't get it. When there's that rebound that you were saying about.
That will be her second straight double-double. She's looking like a force on both ends of the floor to start the year.
Milburn looking to get that up and doesn't fall. Second one up and is fouled.
Interesting call there by the ref. I almost thought the first one was more of a foul than the second, but maybe that was just her makeup call.
Maybe that foul's going to be against Alicia Harris. It will be her second, I believe. Yeah, her second foul. Milburn now for the Senators at the line, 4-2. First one's up and out. Milburn's second shot up and good. Shaw bringing the ball up now for the Vulcans. Looking to avoid this pressure. That ball is swatted out of bounds, stays Vulcans basketball. Good
Tell you
defense
what, we said
there.
it earlier in the game. Brianna Sapp, the freshman for Davis and Elkins, she's doing a great job defensively. I mean, she looks really intense out there, and I mean, when you're down 22 points, it's sometimes hard to do that.
Yeah, it's great defense by Sapp. Gets that ball a little bit away from her there. It's picked up by the Senators. Taylor Smith now bringing the ball up, driving the key. Good move there, and it falls.
Great move there by Taylor Smith. I almost said Swift.
Am I rubbing off on
it's
you?
just something I want to say, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
we just want to say Taylor Swift, but it's Taylor Smith. It's kind of a little tongue twister. Good look, and take is good. Good pitch and catch there by Alicia Harris and Jordan Smith to get that give and go.
There's nothing you love to see more as a basketball fan than a successful give and go that doesn't even touch the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, it just looks so clean. And
that shot there by Forrest, a little bit short on power. Shaw pushing the key down low. Looks like they're going to get Forrest on a foul. Number 25, Canellis checking into the game now for Forrest. Shaw to inbound. All the way out, just out of the reach of Jordan Smith.
a lot weighs on the shoulder of Nina Shaw's on an everyday basis. So, I mean, her turnover number might be a little bit higher than others, but she has a lot that she has to do. She's responsible for inbounds, responsible for bringing the ball down the floor. She's still doing a great job tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Canellis now driving over to Milburn. Looks like took an extra step trying to get the call. Vulcans are. Nothing called. Over to Milburn. Quick jumper for two.
And she's having a sneaky good game. She's up to 11 points now, and I believe, and she has 12 rebounds as well. She's on a double-double as well as Alicia Harris.
Yeah, Milburn having a good game for the Senators. The quick give and go again. Didn't get there that time. That ball just out of the way there. Canellis looking for somebody. Finds Shaver. Tried to get it to Milburn, just out of reach.
And that's what this team's going to need out of Milburn this year. They lost their transfer, Ellie Wilkerson, to Georgetown College, and she was the leading rebounder for them last year. So this year coming in, they're going to be looking for Milburn for a lot of rebounds, a lot of defensive presence down low, any kind of post moves she has on offense, and she's showing her full skill set here tonight.
Yes, here Bermudez, Iona Williams checking in for the Vulcans. I believe Alexis Smith is in now for the Senators as well. There might have been another sub that came in. I didn't catch it if there was. It doesn't look like it. Bermudez now over to Harris. To Ayanna Williams. Top of the key. Look at give and go. And the foul. Harris is going to go to the line for 2. And that foul's going to go against Shaver.
You look at this Vulcans team, they're not shooting the ball amazingly well tonight, but they're out rebounding the second best rebounding team in the Mountain East, 42-32. And, I mean, they're just doing a good job. They're limiting their turnovers in comparison to their previous games, and, I mean, they just look sound on offense.
It's the second shot from Harris. Bounces off the middle. Rebound offensively, and that's going to be Vulcan basketball as Alexa Smith tries to save it for Davis and Elkins, but it's going to go for the Vulcans. Now Marissa Berlin checks into the game for Kylie Milburn. Harris now. Hand off to Shaw. Over to Bermudez for the 3. Just off the front of the iron. Shaver with the save. Gives it to Smith. Smith now bringing the ball up. Good move there by Smith. How do you get it back out? Back to Taylor Smith. Just managed to save it. Down low. And it's going to be saved in bounds. Bermudez finds Williams down low. Over to Young. And they're going to get the foul.
I mean, Anna Williams, that's now 3 passes this quarter that have led to fouls. So, I mean, she's just, I know I've said it so many times, I probably sound like a broken record, but she just keeps her head up. She finds the open player almost every time, and she's always in the right place on the transition.
Yeah, Kamaya Williams now checking in for Alicia Harris. Alicia Young now at the line. First shot up and good.
I think barely even hit the net.
Almost. Second shot up now. And good. Score now 52-29 with 6 minutes left in this game. Alexa Smith driving, puts up the jumper, doesn't fall. Bermudez with the rebound. Keeping her eyes up. Quick pass to Ayanna Williams. Over to Bermudez now. Over to Shaw at the top. Near midcourt. Bringing the ball near side. Hand off to Young. Back to Shaw. Kamai Williams. Push in. Almost got it. I mean, that's a tall ask. Kamai Williams on Berlin. Taylor Smith for 3. Just didn't get it. Williams. Back to Shaw. Hand off to Kamai Williams. Now to Anaya Williams. Down to Bermudez. Has that ball a little bit tipped. They're going to get a jump ball call, and it's going to go in favor of the Senators. But, I mean, good effort by Anaya Williams to contest Marissa Berlin and try and get that ball back. It's going to be immediate timeout now. Just taking a look at some of the stats, as you said before, Vulcans not shooting particularly well from the field goal. They are 11 of 46, so 23.9%. But one thing that's doing it for them is the free throws. They are 6 of 14, almost 50% from the free throws. And they are only, actually, excuse me, I was reading the wrong thing. That was the Davis and Elkins. They're 6 of 14 from free throw. The Vulcans are 9 of 18 from free throw. They're 50%. Only at only 20% from 3 and 35% from the field.
Yeah, I mean, they're not shooting the ball lights out tonight, but that's okay because they're kind of making up for it in every other aspect of their game. Defensively, you know, they're staying aggressive, even being up this much. On the offense, they're finding the open shooter, the open player. They're just not executing, and I think that will come over time as these girls get into their midseason form and going forward.
Yeah, for sure. As we get back underway here, the score as we said before, 52-29 with 4:56 left in this game. Vulcans looking to get that shutout here. I mean, they pretty much already have, but looking to finish out the game in the remaining 5 minutes or so. Smith. Over to other Smith. Back to Alexis Smith, driving. Back out to Chavelas. Over to Smith. Back down low to Chavelas. Shot is up, no good. Berlin with the rebound, no good again. Ball is tipped away to Bermudez. Bermudez looking for some help. Over to Kamaya Williams. Quick jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Berlin with the rebound. Back to Taylor Smith. Has a little bit of a 2-on-1 here. Shot is up, just off the edge. Kamaya Williams with the rebound. Under pressure now. Over to Bermudez. 4-3, just off the edge. And that's going to be out, and it's going to be Senators' ball. A new face checking into the game. It's going to be number 14, Macy Sardone, checking in for Bermudez.
The freshman out of Homer City, PA.
Alexis Smith looking. Over to Chavelas, over to Smith. They're going to get a foul on, looks to be Sardone. Rebound in for Taylor Smith. 4-3, got it. Alexis Smith showing the pressure. They're going to get the foul there. We're going to get Smith on the foul. Kamaya Williams not a rebound. Inbound, excuse me. I'm all over the place tonight. Shaw looking for something. Download it. Young puts it up, doesn't get it. Berlin with the rebound. Pass basically intercepted by Williams. And the foul, and one.
I mean, we can't talk about her value enough. I mean, I don't even have to talk about it anymore. Just watch the game, keep an eye on 15, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
It was a great look there by Williams, finding Alicia Young underneath. Alicia Young, good effort to get the shot up, and luckily it falls and gets the foul. So Young looking to make this a 3-point play.
Iona Williams, just for some clarification, 9 points. She's got 3 steals, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, and a block on top of that. So she is all over the stat sheet.
Yeah, that shot by Young is good. So that's going to be a 3-point play for Alicia Young. Alexis Smith driving the floater. Doesn't fall. Ball bouncing around. Williams coming down with the rebound now. Williams driving. Quick jumper. Doesn't get it.
Alexis Smith for Davis and Elkins struggles continue as she's 1 for 11 from the floor so far.
Over to Chavelas. And they're going to get the charge. They're going to call Canellis on the charge.
Olivia Huffman finding her way on the floor, another freshman for this Vulcans team, getting some playing time here in the last couple minutes.
And my apologies, I was pronouncing 25 Canellis wrong. I was looking at the wrong name. Shaw now looking. Driving the key. Quick shot up, doesn't fall. Rebounded by Broadus. Pass off to Taylor Smith. Smith now driving. Down low. And gets the charge again. They're going to get Smith on the charge. Subs now coming in.
Here's the fan favorite, Hayden Robinson, coming in the game.
Yeah, Hayden Robinson checking in now. Angel Harry as well. And also number 21, Emily Noer. Vulcans obviously feeling comfortable with their lead, giving their freshmen some time. The give and go, and it's good. Macy Sardone, what a cut. Taylor Smith now, driving, pass off. They're going to get, looks like a foul. I think they're going to get 21. Emily.
Man, this Vulcans team is going to be fun to watch this year. They were so together and so celebratory on, any basket that, it just shows the kind of spirit that they put into this game and how dedicated they truly are.
Yeah, that foul was on Emily Noer. That shot falls. Brianna Sapp now. Second shot up, and it's good. Senators now showing pressure. Henry avoids it, brings it up court, pushes it down. Sardone for three, just off the edge.
I think that Vulcans bench would have exploded if that three went in.
Oh, definitely, for sure. I think they're going to get Huffman on a foul. It's going to turn the ball over. Alexis Smith bringing the ball up, driving, and they're going to get Henry, I believe, on the foul.
I believe that puts Davis and Elkins in the bonus, so she will shoot some free throws here.
Yeah, both teams are in bonus now, so there's going to be a lot of free throw shooting the rest of this game. Alexis Smith, her first shot, just in and out. Second shot now from Smith is up and is good. Again, Senators bringing that pressure. Henry looking to escape, needs some help. Finds Gilliard, or not Gilliard, Noer, excuse me. Huffman now. And the draw and the foul is Hayden Robinson. Looks like they're going to get number 11, Broadus. Hayden Robinson now at the foul shot line. The bench looking super excited for Robinson, getting her first points of the game here.
I'm telling you, Hayden is a fan favorite. She is a campus favorite. She's just a great girl, and deservingly so. She's getting the praise that she deserves.
That second shot was up no good, but the block by 34, Olivia Huffman. The bench going crazy for the freshman. Taylor Smith. Shot is up, and it rolls over the back of the backboard. Not something you see too much.
About sums up today's game, all in all.
That it does. Angel Henry now bringing the ball up. Ball pass to Huffman. Huffman on the take. Doesn't get it. Ball is rebounded by Sardone. Back out to Henry. Directing. Underneath. Robinson with the rebound to Sardone. Sardone driving. Quick floater. Doesn't go in. Fighting for that rebound is Robinson. Pass out to Taylor Smith now. Taylor Smith driving. A little bit of hand fighting. And they're going to get the foul on Huffman. I believe that's going to send Taylor Smith to the line for 2 shots. First shot is up and good.
Alexis and Taylor Smith, two of the usually go-to scorers for this Davis and Elkins team. Somewhat struggled tonight, but they did pull their own kind of down the stretch, and they've done a good job at the free throw line, to say the least.
Yeah, that second shot is up and good. Sardone with the pass, intercepted, almost stepped out of bounds. I'm not sure what's happening there. Everyone's going crazy. Ref did not call stepping out of bounds. It looked from here like she did. Shot is up. No good. Angel Henry now bringing the ball up. the crowd and the bench. Pass to Macy now. Down low to nowhere. Back to Macy. And that will do it here for this game. The final score, your California Vulcans 58. Davis and Elkins Senators 37. Andrew, any final thoughts?
I just thought all in all, great game by Alicia Harris, getting another double-double. And we got to just hope that Terrell is okay health-wise. So we'll go in 3-0. Never better feeling.
Yeah. Again, thank you for listening. I am Hunter Garman, joined by my partner, Andrew White. You've listened to CUTV Sports 1, the PSAC Network, and right here on 91.9 FM. Thank you all, and have a great night.